What are you doing? Okay. Alright, I think I got it. This one has a different copyright on it too, 1991, 1992, instead of the standard, instead of 1991 from the previous game. So we'll watch the intro now. I don't know if it's voice acted, but I think it probably is. Yeah, Girl in the Tower. That's the song I was thinking of. I think that's the first when they had professional song written specifically for the game. I think it played on... There we go.
Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmethius is in order.
So we do have voice acting now.
During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmethius with you then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
As our story begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport barn. We join Roger as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there was this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Bohal's gorillas and steal the shuttle so I could penetrate the asteroid fortress and pull the plug on that corpulent creep.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
Yeah, I can turn the game volume up if you can't hear it.
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists. I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and to prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast. We gotta do this fast. Shield your eyes. Jump into the time ramp. Do it now. You've got to. If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Alright, and now we're back to where we were before. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the voice acting, getting that in.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs? This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait, this looks just like Xenon. It is Xenon. It's really a Pio. Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
Alright. Let me get this up here. Whoops. Alright, so we're gonna save it. Whoops, not smell. Save. Because I have a chance of dying here. It's taking a while. Okay, the icons are different too in this version, which is interesting. The icons are different. Just some cosmetic modifications to this version that weren't. Why is this happening? Okay. Alright. Whoops. So let's come over here. We need to get this rope. Regardless of what happens, we need this rope. Oh, we want to avoid the zombie thing. Seems like a guy under mind control. So go back. Oh, he's still there. Let's avoid him. Let's go this way. Okay, he's over there now. Alright, we're good. I think we can get this rope now.
You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope.
Yeah, I got points for it. Yay. Oh, here's the Energizer Bunny again. Let's walk over here.
Okay, you now have the unstable ordnance. Remember, it was your idea. Good luck.
Alright, now we want to put it back. Otherwise it'll blow us up.
A very wise choice. Carefully placing the unstable ordnance back inside the tank, you decide some things are better left alone.
Okay, I believe down here there's a car-like item. Yep.
A quick inspection reveals nothing of interest other than a glove box. A quick inspection reveals...
I guess we want to use our hand on it. Let's open the glove box.
After taking a quick look around to reassure yourself that the place is as dead as it looks, you snitch the Pocket Pal laptop.
Alright, we got a laptop. Excellent. Oh no, let's get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh, oh no, oh no, I died. Ah, man. I couldn't have avoided that one. That was just death. That was just, wow. It was just random death.
After taking a quick look around to reassure yourself that the place is as dead as it looks, you snitch the Pocket Pal laptop.
Alright, got the laptop again. Let's try not to die this time. This is not necessary, but it's worth points.
Okay, you now have the unstable ordnance. Remember, it was your idea. Good luck. A very wise choice. Carefully placing the unstable ordnance back inside the tank, you decide some things are better left alone.
Over here. Things are going well so far. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe we should do another save to avoid a stupid death again. Part of playing these games is saving often, but that's kind of part of playing almost any game where you can die. Alright, now we need that rope. Okay, that wasn't where I wanted to go. Alright. We got a rope. Let's take it.
You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope.
Now I'm gonna go into our inventory.
Keep your hands to yourself. It would serve no purpose.
Alright, whatever. I believe we want to go north here. Stand behind a column. And capture that bunny. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe we're gonna go this column. Let's go behind this one. Oh, there's a cliff there.
Serious damage to important body parts pretty much screws up any future plans you might have had for living.
Whoops.
Bummer. Oh well, just think proudly of your...
That's the second time in Space Quest 2 I fell down a cliff I didn't see, and in this one I fell down a cliff I didn't see. That seems to be the theme of these playthroughs, is falling down cliffs that I don't see. I didn't see that cliff. I just didn't see it. I think this is the one I want to hide behind.
You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope.
Yeah, I end up with a bunch of files as well. I don't trust one. I mean, one save game file isn't enough. There we go. All right, now let's throw this. Let's do this. There we go. All right, now let's wait for this bunny. Wait for it. Now.
That was without a doubt one of the finest examples of bunny snatching I've ever seen. The stress placed on the rope during the bunny snatching was too much. You cast the useless fibers aside.
All right, got that bunny. Let's look at that bunny. Look at that.
You extract the portable power pellet from the back of the bunny's polyplastoid torso.
All right, let's we got the power cell. Now let's put
Keep
that.
your hands to yourself.
Let's put that into our computer
You plug the
thingy.
mobile power cylinder into the laptop.
All right, cool. Let's save again. Oh yeah, the time warp code. That is true. I will have to remember to write that down. I believe there's also an Easter egg in this one that lets you get back to that lets you get to a few places that are at least one place.
The bolted down grate won't budge.
Oh, it's this one then. Whoa, that's some weird noises.
You take the jar into custody.
Nice, I have it. Now I want to lift this.
Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon Supercomputer Project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time, and all proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
Of course I am. Of course I'm Xenon's last hope. That seems to always be the case. I have saved Xenon. Well, this will be the second time? Or maybe the third. No, the third. This will be the third time. I mean, I don't know if the quest for having life insurance salesman would have succeeded, but, you know, who knows? Because Space Quest 3, I didn't really do anything with Xenon. Alright.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
I guess I will walk. This is tricky. This is a tricky one. Ah! Don't die, don't die, don't die. Keep going. Keep going. Is it just following me? Will it actually eat me? Ah! No, don't go that way. Ah! Man. It ate me.
As the green slime dissolves the flesh from your bones, you think, hey, this stuff consumes 47 times its weight in...
See if we can do this again. Let's try this again. We need to get some slime in my jar. But we don't want to get eaten by the slime. That's the thing.
You Can't do that from where you stand. Get closer. You are not in a good position. Okay. You scoop up the slimy secretion. Better get away now before it scoops you up.
I'm working on it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. Not looking good. Gotta get out of here. Okay. Oh no, I died. Ah! Well, that was fun. Ah! I don't know. I just saw myself get zapped. I don't know what exactly killed me. That's what I get for not saving. I should know better than that. I should know better than that. I really should. Let's see if we can...
Oh no! The door.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this again. Let's get some slime. Get my jar ready.
Okay. You scoop up the slimy secretion. Better get away now before it scoops you up.
All right. Let's do this. Save again. So I don't get zapped. That wasn't fun. Alright, now we want to head to the ship. Which means go this way. I got zapped again. Ah! What the heck?
This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed.
And here we go. Alright, time to save again.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Grrrr, schluff, hurrah.
Mela sieht auf satt. Ich habe auch vielleicht sehr gut.
Alright. Here's the important thing. We gotta write that code down. That code is important. That's where we are right now. If we don't write that code down and we don't know what it is, we can't get back. And that is actually really difficult to see. That's a tough code. So let's see if I can do a screenshot. I think that worked. Let's see, did that work? It did work. Alright, we now have a screenshot of that, so alright. That's good. Okay, so I believe we just need to enter some codes.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally,
Well, I think I'm past my normal stream time. I usually go till midnight. So I think this is probably a good place to stop, because there is a significant amount of content in Space